Hello everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey, I guess you could say. 50 years in the future. We have travelled all the way to the 13th of June 2069 to see how the footballing landscape has changed. I don't know how much it would have changed, if I'm honest. I am looking for like an odds team here and there that might have dropped down a good few leagues, because we need another save, ladies and gentlemen. And what I was thinking, if you saw my Twitter a few days back, I think this is coming out on the 1st, and it's the 26th today. I did a poll for international football, and then I decided against that, because international football is diabolical on this game. So what I'm going to do, I think, is for the rest of the duration of FM19, I'm going to pick a team from 2069, and then do that team. So I'm hoping for like a fallen giant, or mainly just a fallen giant, because that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? But I don't know where to start. Where should we start? Also, you'll notice at the moment we got our FM20 save refill on the go over on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, @_TigerFM, it's also in the description, the link in the description, so follow me there. We'll start off with the World Cup, as we're already here, to show how, if there's any weird teams that have won the World Cup, I can already see one. So, where were we? France. So, Germany won the 2022 World Cup in Australia, like it usually does on Football Manager. And then France won it 2 years in a row. Normal teams there. Czech Republic got third that year. Colombia won it 2034 against France. That was in China. Ooh. And then France regained it 2038. Paraguay getting third place, fair enough. It was in South America, so that could have helped. Spain then regains their title in 2042 against Russia in the final. That was in England, the English boys. Italy then regained it against Germany. That was a good friendly. Croatia getting third in that one. France then got it back in 2050 against Spain, with Germany third, so pretty standard. Germany winning it again 2054. Portugal finalists even, and Belgium getting it third place. And then we had Holland, Morocco, and Italy in 58, 62, and 66 respectively. Holland beating Germany in the final. That's a big final, with hosts Brazil getting to third place in that one. We then have Morocco beating Croatia in the 2062 World Cup, with once again Brazil coming third. So to go from Holland versus Germany to Morocco versus Croatia, bit weird, but decent if you're honest. And then latest one, 2066, Italy beating Holland in the final, with Portugal coming third. Italy winning it as hosts, so that is fantastic. Let's go to the European Championships to see if there's any weird teams in that one. I've literally just holidayed through, and I haven't seen anything from any leagues. So I'm looking for a surprise here. So where were we? 2016 Portugal, 2020 was Spain, 2024 Switzerland, decent, 2028 Germany, 2032 Russia, Portugal in 36, Spain in 40, Serbia in 44, big old England in 48, football's coming home and all that. We won it in Portugal, fantastic. Spain then regained it in 52, Belgium in 56, France in 60, Russia in 64, and Germany in 68. So only Morocco, the surprised package, if you will. Serbia, I've got decent players. We all know how good their regens are on Football Manager, so expected for them to win a tournament of some sort. So yeah, fair enough. Russia, you could say, is a bit of a surprise. Switzerland again, but Morocco definitely the weird ones out of the group. Let's go to the Premier League. This will be the first time we've properly looked at the Premier League since starting this save. As you can see, Chelsea 13th, Liverpool 10th, Man City 8th. So none of those teams have got European football even. And as we can see here, London has dominated. This season, Tottenham winning the league, Arsenal second, West Ham in third, and Man United in fourth. Let's have a look at from straight to the start of the season. So Liverpool won it back to back. They usually do on Football Manager. And then it was Man United, Man City, Man United from 2020 to 2023. Liverpool getting again in 23-24. And then Man City went on a bit of a dominating run, with Chelsea and Liverpool just breaking it up a little bit as well. So Man City won it twice in a row, Chelsea 3 times in a row for City, Liverpool
and then twice in a row again for City, and then Spurs, and then again for City. I think, was that... It was 34-35 when we won the Champions League with PSG. It might have been. Chelsea then won it in 35-36, and then Southampton came in, winning it 3 years out of 4, Liverpool being the team to break that one up, but Southampton did get second. So Southampton, with a resurgence, you can see there, them and Wolves have won it as well. Liverpool won it 3 years on the trot, and then Southampton again twice, and then 2046 was when Wolves came in and won the league. Man United 47-48. 48-49 was Wolves again, then Liverpool, and then Wolves won it 4 years on the bounce, which I don't think anyone's... No one. Wolves were the first ever team to win the Premier League 4 years in a row. Unexpected from Wolves, but fair enough. And then Man United in 54-55, and then Arsenal and Tottenham started to just dominate everything. Arsenal winning it 3 years in a row. Arsenal winning it 5 times in 6 years, and the only time they didn't win it, Tottenham won it. And then Tottenham winning it twice in a row in 61, 62, 62, 63. And then my boys at West Ham winning the Premier League 63, 64 season. And then back to normality, it seems, in this recent years. Arsenal 64, 65. Tottenham 65, 66. 66, 67 was Arsenal. And then the last 2 years were Tottenham. So yeah, Tottenham and Arsenal just trading it off between each other, which it must be very exciting for the North London clubs. Who should we check out next? We'll check out Champions League. See if PSG won it when we won it. See, English clubs are doing very, very well in Champions League, it seems. So, when did we win it? This season. So 32-33 was when we finished this save. So the first year of the Champions League was won by Tottenham against Man City. Real Madrid then won it. Then PSG won it twice in a row. Juventus in 22-23. Real Madrid 23-24. And then PSG 3 years in a row as well. Man City, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, City again, Monaco, PSG, Man City, Real Madrid, Monaco, Southampton. Finally, after we won it, beating Southampton. They didn't get to another final, Southampton, but they did manage to win it against PSG, getting the revenge after we beat them, which is fantastic. Liverpool winning the Champions League. Marseille getting there, which is a bit random. Real Madrid winning it, and then 4 years on the bounce for Monaco winning the Champions League. Only to be broken up by Real Madrid in 2044-45. And then Wolves winning it 2 years in a row. Is that when they won the Premier League? So it was 45, wasn't it? Whoops, I need to go all the way back to the Premier League. So 46-47 season, they won at least the double. So fair play to Wolves there. The resurgence has been excellent, it seems. PSG regaining it 47-48, and then Chelsea, Marseille, Real Madrid twice again for Wolves. West Ham winning it. Chelsea, Schalke, Tottenham, Chelsea, Real Madrid, West Ham again. Barcelona, Saint-Etienne winning it. So fair enough. Mad guys. West Ham again, Barcelona, Tottenham, Toulouse. So the French clubs are starting to come into it, it seems, with Saint-Etienne and Toulouse. And then Tottenham, the last 3 years have been Tottenham, Southampton, and Arsenal. So Premier League clubs are being very, very well overpowered. Overpowered. Europa League. Let's see who has done well in there. Holders West Ham. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. We're getting a lot of European football. We're going to slightly speed it up now. Any out of the blue ones. So Schalke and Dortmund traded it for a little bit. No one that's really out of the blue by the looks of it. PSG dropped down into it at some point. Stuttgart maybe. Cercle Bruges winning this in 58-59. I wonder if they're like top club in Belgium now or something. Other than that, standard teams, even Real Madrid, Barcelona winning it a couple of times. 3 years, last 3 years, West Ham have won it twice. So fair play to them. Let's go to Spain. In fact, let's go back to the Premier League because I wanted to see if there was fallen giants, didn't I? So we won't have a look at who's won. We'll just have a look at who's won it recently. Crystal Palace in 21st. York City up there. They have got relegated, but they're up there. Leyton Orient up in the Championship as well. Burnley down in 15th. No one of real shock. Nottingham Forest and Derby County finishing the season level on points. Nottingham Forest winning it on goal difference. Mad seasons for the East Midlands clubs there. League One, any big teams in League One? Sunderland winning it. Swansea down in League One. Stockport County managing to get there. Boston United in League One. Hull City are looking like they could drop into League Two at some point. And Telford's getting relegated from League One. And then League Two, anyone of note. Bradford nearly getting relegated out the league. Completely there. Wigan down in League Two. No real big Premier League clubs, which is a shame, I guess. But not unexpected. No one of real note. Warsaw, are they League One? They're in the conference now anyway. What about National League North and South? Any big teams? Come on, give us a big team. Not one that I can see. Blackpool in the National League North. I guess you could say they're probably the biggest fallers, maybe, or maybe Hull or something like that. I might do a Hull save. You never know. I haven't really decided. I need a save. Basically. No one of note in the Vanarama National League South. Let's go to Spain. Liga Santander, isn't it? Liga Santander. Holders Barcelona. Doesn't look like much has changed in Spain. No, you just look at that. No one outside of both Madrid clubs and Barcelona has won La Liga since the start of the save. A bit boring, isn't it? A little bit boring from the Spanish lads. Any big clubs dropped all the way down? Not really. Not in the second league. Not in the third league either. No big-ish clubs. Real Vallecano, maybe. That's their B team. That's fine. Getafe, they started the save in the top flight of Spanish football. They're now in Segunda División B de España Grupo 3. So that is the third group of the third division. I don't know how Spain works. A bit weird. And then the last one, the fourth group, no one of massive note there either. That's once again the B team, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. No one of note, which is a bit boring. Bundesliga, if Bayern Munich have won it countless times, they haven't won it in a good few years. Past winners. I mean, they have kept quite a good stranglehold. They did there. They have. So where are we? They won it there. Bayer Leverkusen knocking them off, and then they won it back, and then Leipzig, and then they won it loads of times again. And then it was the year of other teams. So a 10-year gap where Bayern Munich didn't win the league. So Dortmund won it 4 times. Bayer Leverkusen won it 3 times. Schalke once. And Leipzig once, by the looks of it, with Bayern Munich regaining it, and then Leipzig winning it 4 times in a row, and then Bayern bounced back. So yeah, Stuttgart seems to be coming into it. Fair play to Stuttgart, they won the Europa League, didn't they? Let's just look down the leagues. Any big teams there? FC Cologne. Oh, Mönchengladbach are there. No one else of note. It's really boring, isn't it? Really boring. Ingolstadt? No, they're usually like second division, aren't they? Wow, no one of note has really dropped all the way down. French football is now the second most reputed league in the world. PSG finishing 4th. Oh my god, you can see why Saint Etienne won the Champions League, didn't you? So, we left them 32-33, wasn't it? I believe. So, they won the season again.
And then because when we left, they started to lose their stranglehold a little bit. Monaco won it twice. Then they won it 4 times in a row again. Monaco, PSG twice. Monaco. And then Marseille, Monaco, PSG, Marseille, PSG. And then Saint Etienne obviously had some mad regens come up and had some money because they won it. PSG managed to regain it. And then what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times on the trot for Saint Etienne winning the league. Toulouse and City Etienne have been regaining it back and forth between each other. So PSG have properly dropped off. We left them and they've properly dropped off since then. So that's interesting to see. I don't really know of any big French clubs, if I'm quite honest. No, not a clue. I don't know if I've got this one loaded up, have I? I accidentally didn't have a load of leagues loaded up, so I have loaded them in for the 30th of June. I think it's the last one coming in, so what I'll probably do is check there, and at the end of the video, if there's anyone, once I've loaded all the leagues up, all the rest of the big leagues, is that if there's any big clubs further down the pyramid, I'll show you them and pick them. Orcs are in the 3rd division, but no massive clubs. And then that's their B league by the looks of it. Who have we got next? Serie A. Shall we go back to Italia? Milan doing well as expected. Lazio finished all the way down. Napoli have dropped off a lot. Juventus seem to have recovered, which is fantastic to see. Inter Milan have got a stronghold at the moment on Italian football. Where did we leave? Was it this season? It was when Roma. It was that season, wasn't it? We left. I think it was that season. Yeah, that we left in that season because Roma definitely won the league. So Milan did quite well for themselves after that, and then Fiorentina. They were crap when we were at Milan, but they managed to come up, and then Inter have been just dominant overall in Serie A by the looks of things. Let's drop down the leagues in this one just to see what we've got. No one of note once again. Starting to get into like 10 teams get a playoff spot, are we? Jesus Christ. I've never managed in the lower leagues of Italian football. It could be. I mean, look how messy this is. Jesus. That could be quite fun. Quite fun, but at the same time, quite annoying. So this is a bit more simple. No massive teams. And then Tim Cup there as well. So once again, no, especially in Italy, everything just seems to be the status quo at the moment. Just have a look at the competition. Reputations while we're here. Eredivisie, let's have a look at them. And then we'll have a look at like highest transfers if I can remember how to find that. Ajax, Groningen win the league. Okay. Alright, Groningen. I think the lower leagues in Holland are one of... I don't know, maybe not. I think they were one of the... Maybe that was Belgium. Camber were in the Premier League when we left Ajax, and they've dropped all the way down to nearly getting relegated from the... That's the cup, isn't it? Yes, it is. Nearly getting relegated out the 2nd division there. So Ajax haven't won it in quite a while, unfortunately. How do we look at world football again? Oh, is it? Yes, it's on this, isn't it? So world... If we click world transfers, and then we can... Leading transfers, isn't it? While it loads up. Leading transfers. Boom. It was our signing. Cenk Kusak is still the leading, the highest paid player, if you will, from club to club. We signed him from Man City for £210 million.
Diogo Alves is already there as well. Even he retired after going back to Portugal. That's nice. It's nice of him. He played a hell of a lot of time for PSG. He stayed there for quite a while when we signed him. So fair play to him. He's carved out a career for himself. It's just fantastic to see. No one else of Kylian Mbappe's there still. So I'm surprised by this. Lewis Burns is the most recent one, if you will, 80 years ago. Wolves to Southampton for 150 mil. He's 32 now. Lewis Burns, you wouldn't think he's Argentine, would you? But even now, he's still a decent looking player. But you would have thought £210 million might have been broken, but obviously not. That's the highest transfer for... Oh, there's another one. Southampton, just money bags, aren't they? Don't know what else to show you, really. That's quite underwhelming, if you will. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to holiday until the 30th of June. Add remove these. The 30th of June, so that gives us some more Scottish teams. So we might have the Scottish saves, bottom of the Portuguese League, Belgium League, and hopefully there's a team going there who have fallen down massively. But at the moment, Hull City or Getafe might be one. I'll be happy with either of them at the moment. Let me holiday till the 30th of June and we can see where we are at that point. Right, we are back after we've loaded all the leagues. I've had a look myself because you didn't have to look at lower leagues in Belgian football. And there was no one really of note. And then I noticed the Scottish Premiership. And I noticed that Hibs had conquered the top two of Rangers and Celtic and have just dominated the league. And I've noticed that Celtic aren't winning leagues anymore, except for a couple of years ago. So what I'm going to do... I think I'm going to end Football Manager 2019 the way I started it. And I'm going to do Celtic in 2069. I really enjoyed the Celtic and the beta save. And it seems like a good thing to do at this moment. Look, they even dropped down to 5th at some point. Mad. Their managers... I looked at it, I was like, that's not our Jose Juan, is it? He's the guy we spent £100 million on, and he's manager of Celtic. He's a decent manager as well. We're going to have to take him out of the job, aren't we? How long's he been at Celtic for? A couple of years. Manager at Celtic. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. He's been manager loads of places. Look at this. Mad. Maybe the Celtic fans won't mind if I just take over Celtic after this guy is flip-flopped between them and Rangers, which isn't great. Is there any of our other former players managing in Scotland? Because that'd be quite cool if there were. He's definitely not. I don't recognise him anyway. They haven't got a job. No. Yes. No. No. Unai Martins. Why do I recognise that name? Why do I recognise Unai Martins? I shouldn't do. He's not been anywhere near our teams. No idea. Motherwell, no. Rangers. Haven't got a team. I can't manage Rangers when I've already managed Celtic on Football Manager 19. I don't think people would appreciate that very much. So at the moment I'm thinking... I'm going to leave it in a poll. I'm going to put a poll on Twitter and a poll up in the top right-hand corner of this video. Don't know which side it is, I don't care. Of Getafe in the 3rd division of Spanish football, Hull, bottom of League 1, or Celtic, building them back up to be the Kings of Scotland. I think that's going to be an interesting thing to the side. Because there's no other teams around that really tickle my pickle, if you will. I think those are the 3 teams we're going to pick. Getafe, remember, vote up in the poll. Getafe in the 3rd division of Spanish football. Celtic, making them the Kings of Scotland once again. Or Hull, who are down in League 1 and struggling, maybe dropping into League 2. And fingers crossed we can get a definitive answer. And I just saw Espanyol there. Espanyol's an interesting one, because if you didn't know, I am now streaming on Twitch. This is going to be the last thing of the video, by the way. I'm now streaming on Twitch. Tiger FM over there. We've hit, as of yesterday when I'm recording, so the 25th, I hit affiliate on Twitch after like 7 streams. I think it was 7 days. Some of the streams were over 2 days. So maybe like 5 streams or so we hit affiliate, which is fantastic. And yeah, I'm really enjoying streaming over there. It won't take up any of the YouTube, so don't have to worry about that. But yeah, we're managing Espanyol over there. We just hit the 2nd season as of time of recording with Espanyol. And yeah, streaming's excellent. Streaming is excellent. But that's not what we're here for. Link, if you want to follow, link it will be in the description. It always has been. I've just never really used Twitch. But since this, because I recorded the last episode of the PSG save like 2 weeks ago, and I needed something to do, so I started streaming, and it's been excellent. Like I said, vote up in the eye thingy, Celtic, Getafe, or Hull. Like, subscribe. I'm annoyed that there wasn't any big teams, but what can you do? What can you do? Like, subscribe, and I shall see you again in the next video, which we're having the reveal video on the 6th, which is Thursday, I believe. I'm not too sure when it is. We're on the 6th or something like that. So might be the next video, or it might be a new save. We'll have to find out. Thank you very much for watching.